Before you buy Space Marines 2, here are 10 things you need to know, such as the season pass, is it worth it? What about the classes and early access and a much more. So let's dive into this video. Space Marine has a couple of editions available. We have standard, gold, and ultra editions. Now, gold and ultra editions are going to give you early access that you're going to be able to play the game on September the 5th. Now, these also come with additional items that you're going to be able to take advantage, such as the Battle Pass, in which I will talk to you guys a little bit more and let you guys know if it's worth the price or not. You're going to be okay if you are jumping into Space Marine 2 because there is no knowledge that you need to know. And if you're new to the franchise, then you will not be lost once you start playing the game. Now, one thing to let you guys know that this is going to be a third-person action shooter. There's not going to be a first person. So if you're not that type of player that doesn't love third-person shooters, then you may want to continue watching this video to see if other features that this game is going to have, such as like the different type of classes that we have, which are going to be 6. So the game comes with 6 different classes: tactical, assault, vanguard, bulwark, sniper, and heavy. I'm also working on another video that is going to bring you everything that you need to know about each of the 6 classes and which one you should choose. Great thing about this that you're going to have 3 different type of modes. You got PvE, the campaign, and on top of that you also have PvP. Now, between each of them, is it going to be worth you spending the extra money to be able to get extra additions? Stay tuned for that, as I'll be letting you guys know a little bit more. But first, let's talk about PvE. So first we have the co-op. This is going to be playable by 3 players. You could either play with the bots, or you could play with other 2 friends and go on through the different missions. Now, you are going to be able to complete different missions in PvE. However, as you are progressing to the different type of missions, or you are going through different difficulties, the game is going to raise its difficulty. So the higher you go on difficulty, the more you are going to need to make sure that your class, either tactical, assault, vanguard, vulgar, sniper, or heavy, it has enough perks into its own skill tree to be able to manage all those different type of levels, which are minimal, average, and sustainable, and rootless. Now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about the campaign. Of course, I don't want to spoil anything, but what you want to do is, as a first time into the franchise, I will encourage you to jump into the campaign and enjoy what it has to offer. Of course, we also have 6 versus 6 battles that you're going to be able to play against others. Unfortunately, at this moment, you're going to be able to play PC with PC and also console with console. And the developers had mentioned that in the future, we're going to be able to do crossplay, which is going to be something fun. And hopefully they are able to add that really soon rather than later. Now, if we take a look at the Battle Pass, is this going to be microtransaction? Yes or no? Well, I'll leave that answer to you to let me know, but I'll give you guys my personal opinion on this. Now, if you are spending a little bit more money than the base game, of course, is somewhat of a microtransaction. Now, what do we get out of this Battle Pass? It's very interesting. So let's take a look at this graph. And as you were able to see there, we are going to have 4 different seasons. The top section, everyone is going to get. If you buy the standard edition, or if you buy the gold edition, or even if you buy the ultra edition, you are getting the top section, which is in blue. We're going to be getting the ultra-wide support, private PvE lobbies, battle, Verge, sparring arenas, and of course, season 2, we're going to be able to move into a different PvE missions, also different difficulties. We also get a brand new enemies, weapons, and we move on to season 3 with new PvE missions, PvP modes, and also arenas, enemies, prestige ranks, battle Varge expansion, and of course, towards the end, we got season 4, which is going to come with a horde mode, which is going to be a lot more difficult than what you're going to be able to experience on day 1. And then we also have a new enemies and new weapons. So as we're able to see here, we got the season pass. So is the $30 extra worth it? Well, all you're going to be getting is cosmetics, nothing else. Like in this case, you're able to see there, we get the Ultramarines cosmetic pack for all the 6 different classes. Then we got the Dark Angels Champion pack, cosmetic pack, weapon skin pack, and then we move on onto the season 3, where you're gonna get the underneath the season 3, the one chapter will receive another one, which is champion pack, cosmetic pack, weapon skin. And also we move to the last section, which you're also going to get additional items for season 4. So is the $30 extra? Well, if you want to look different from someone else, it would probably be a yes. But if you don't care, then I mean, those $30 extra, you probably were going to want to save them for something else. Now, if you buy the standard edition, all you're getting is the Mac Gage Chosen DLC and the 4-day early unlock. You're not going to get it, but you do get the base game. If you are able to get the Gold Edition and the Ultra Edition, additional to that, you're going to get that 4 early unlock, which you're going to be able to play on September the 5th for any console or any or also PC. And the Ultra Edition, of course, is going to get the Ultramarines Champion Pack, and Collector's Edition just gets everything. So depending on this and how you want to spend your money, you make the decision. So system requirements about the game is going to be able to target 30 frames per second at 1080, while recommended specs are going to be able to aim you for 60 frames per second. And also on ultra settings, Steam Deck support is development but not available at launch, so just have that in mind if you are able to purchase that. And final thoughts about this: the game is going to be releasing for everyone on September the 9th. So if you are in LA, it's going to be 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, and if you are in New York time, it's going to be 12 p.m. So final thoughts about this is that you're getting a game that's going to give you 3 different type of modes: PvE, campaign, and also PvP. That is going to keep this game alive longer than if it were just a campaign. You're going to be able to enjoy this with friends. You're going to be able to enjoy this with other people, go against each other, have 6 snipers going at each other, or just mix it up and just have a great time. Either you're a Vanguard, a tactical, or you are heavy. It depends on what class you're going to choose. It's all up to you. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, turn notifications to all, and we'll see you guys on the next video.